Hey everyone, Jim T. Graham with RC Groups. We are back with Mike from Robart. What's happening, Mike?
Hey, Jim, everything's going real well. How about you?
Well, we are in 2023. I've only typed the date wrong once so far this year.
You're doing better than me.
Everyone's getting ready for the shows that they're going to attend.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to Mike about this the other day, and I said, man, we should let everyone know where you're going to be so they can uh, get all the zap and all the other things. And let's talk about what you'll have at the shows. But let's first talk about where you're going to be this year.
Sure. So, again, thanks, Jim, for having us out. So, Robart will be attending a few shows this year, and we're going to be bringing the Zap booth. And one show we will be bringing all the Robart product to. But anywhere that any of the shows that I'm going to be at, if you would like me to bring some product to the show, you can put your order through beforehand. Yes, I do understand there's still some shortages on a few things, so I can't bring everything. But the sooner you get the order in, the more likely I can get it manufactured, put together, and have it ready, and I'll bring it to the show. I won't charge you shipping on any of that. I'll just bring it. I'll have it at the Zap booth and the Robart booth. So,
Where
Jim,
where
go
would
ahead.
they note that? Would they note that like when they purchase it? Is there a place to put in the note? Hey, I would like to pick this up at so and so show.
Yep. Yeah. So in your notes, just put it in there. And then what we will do is we won't collect the shipping rate that's on there. So you will get charged shipping right off the bat. Okay. We for a lot we had a free shipping to the show option on online for everything at that time. However, we were getting people in England that were just taking it for because it said free. They're like,
Right.
"Yes, I want free," and we were like, "Wait a second, are you coming to a show? Or are you come? No, I just want the free shipping."
Right.
Like it doesn't work that way. You have to like pick it. You have to physically come to pick it up. They're
Right.
like, "Oh, okay." So it actually it kind of backfired on us, unfortunately.
Got
So,
it.
so the first one I'm going to be at, everybody knows it as the Perry, Georgia event, right? That's the Southeastern Model Show, first weekend in March. So it's the third and the fourth. It's a Friday and a Saturday. I will be there. I'm in the McGill building because there's like three. I think there's three buildings. Okay, this is the first time that we're attending this show. We're excited about it. We've heard a lot of good things about it, and so I am in booth number or table number M as in Mary 3-1 and M as in Mary 3-2.
Got it. And we were talking about this before the video. I will note the events below in the description and in the feature article, and I'll put your booths that correspond with each show.
Oh, wonderful! Thank you. But at this event, I will have the full line of Zap products, and then also what we will have is we will have the an area for if Robart, if you have want to pick up some Robart product, I'll bring that down. So if anybody's got a pre-order, I'll bring it down to them if we can get it done. Okay.
And if you've never been to Perry, it's huge and has been going on forever.
Yes, that's what I hear. So we're excited about it. It's going to be an interesting one. I will be down there by myself. So come on down, say hi, pick up those Zap products, and take a look at what all the other vendors and swappers and everybody else have there.
Awesome.
So the next one after that is the Toledo RC event. Now Toledo has resurrected itself in the last couple of years. We attended it last year for the first time after it was has been resurrected. It was a good event. There's a lot of swappers and there's a lot of vendors. Uh, there's so if you're looking for some new product or you're looking to make a deal on a swap, that's also available. So that's the 14th and the 15th. So they shrunk it down this year. In years past, it's been 3 years. I
For
think they
three
did it
days.
great. Or
Right.
3 days. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a 3 year long event. It's
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 quite an event.
wonderful. Yeah. uh, I think this is a good thing. Let's get it down to the 2 days because on the third day it wasn't really profitable for many of the vendors or the
Right.
swappers. So I think this is going to be really good. It's a Friday and a Saturday, the 14th and the 15th. So get your taxes done April 15th. Get your taxes done. Come on in and let's talk about your Zap glues. Again, I will be there. If you want me to bring up an order, I can bring that.
I have a Toledo trade show story.
Oh, let's hear it.
I'll keep it very short. The first and only time I went to Toledo, I had Billy Hell RC. I was selling 3D airplanes. And I used to do set design for movies and TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided, since I was Billy Hell, that I wanted a saloon. I wanted my booth to look like a Wild West saloon.
Okay.
So I had beer taps, and on the taps were names of all the airplanes I sold. And I had a wooden bar, and then I had a huge, well, actually, it's those horns right behind me. I had those horns in the back, and then I had all the product on shelves, and it was all aged wood, and it was awesome. So I go through the whole show. This is the end of the story. The guy who's in charge of all the booths walks up to my booth, and he says, "Your walls are too tall. You can't have side walls like this. None of this is appropriate. I want you to take it all down." It was the last day of the show. I was literally taking the booth apart to go home. I was like, yes, sir. You got it. That was my only time I had a booth at Toledo Trade Show.
Yeah. No, we, in the past, it was Robart had a huge showing. We had the trusses, we had the TVs, we had all that. Maybe those days will come back, but right now we're just bringing the Zap glues. Right. The big one for us is Joe Nall. So Joe Nall, I will have Robart product. I'll have Zap product. I'll have all of that there. I'm there the whole time. We share a tent with Balsa USA. So you can come out and pick up your Robart product, your Zap product, your Balsa USA product, all of this in the same tent. We are in vendor row. We just sent in the application the other day. So waiting for all the paperwork to come back. But I had requested to be in the very same spot. So as soon as you walk in vendor row from the main road, we're on the left side.
Big tent on the left.
Big tents on the left. Come all the way down. We're not directly in the corner, but you're kind of near the corner over there. Come on down and see us.
And if you're lucky, you will also see Mean Joe Vermillion, who frequents the tent. Now, did you know that I gave Mean Joe his title, Mean Joe?
Yes.
Have I told the story?
I don't know how you did it, but
Okay.
I know that you did do it.
I'm going to tell the story. So I was at the bar in Toledo, which in the olden days, this was a roaring bar of RC luminaries. It was very intimidating, but
in the lobby, in the lobby,
yeah,
right?
in the lobby. And Norm was the bartender who would make straws. He would put whiskey in a bottle and light it, and then the straw would whistle to the roof and stick.
Oh, really?
And then we all cheered. We went crazy. And after the years, I felt very at home in that bar, and would buy rounds for people. It was quite a thing to be a part of. But I saw Mean Joe, and I'd seen him on the internet, and I was with Matt Gunn, and I said, "Who's that guy?" He goes, "That's Mean Joe." Well, he was kidding. That did not exist. So really, Matt made the name up. And so I yell, "Mean Joe." He doesn't look up. I yell it 4 times, and on the 4th time, he looked up. And from then on, everyone called him Mean Joe Vermillion.
Oh, gosh.
So that's how he got his name.
Okay.
At Toledo.
He's in the tent with us, so you'll see him there. But, we're excited about heading into Joe Nall, get down there, see everybody, so on and so forth. So those are the 3 RC events that we attend. Now, we're probably going to go back to an RC train event. So in November, my business partner, Dan, will be going to the Train Fest up in Milwaukee.
Is it cool? Because I know
cool.
trains are gigantic. It's like bigger than the RC hobby? Or would you say
cool.
that?
It is cool. Like, if you haven't been to this thing, it's cool. They do have the clubs come out and they set up big displays. So it is actually very cool. If you've ever been interested in it, or you've kind of been like, it's trains. Like, right. You really gotta go and check it out, because the stuff that they're doing, I mean, when you talk about scale, look, and everything, and because it's not just, when we look at the RC aircraft side, it's the plane. We're really concentrating on the plane. The plane has got to be scale. But when you look at the train side, it's the train, it's the scenery, it's
The
the
depot,
people,
the trees.
everything. So it's a really in-depth look of not just the train, it's where the train went, so on and so forth.
And your zap and everything that you make, I'm sure, is applicable to from the trees to the grass to the rails, right?
Correct. Yep. Yep. And we get a lot of people coming over like, all right, I need to glue this ladder. And the ladder is like that big.
How do
I need to
do
glue this ladder on. Okay, so here, yeah. So in that industry, our flexi tips, our ZNs are just priceless because they really get control over the glue in the tiniest little spots.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
Those are the shows that we're going to this year, and looking forward to it. I will be at the spring events. Dan's going to be at the fall event.
All right.
So that's that. Are we going to be seeing you at some of these?
I should be. I'm figuring it out right now. I'm working on a couple of things,
Okay.
and we'll let you know. But I can tell you this: if you're at Jonal, as I was last year, and had been moving far too long in the hot heat, I was able to take respite in the Zap Robart tent, Balsa USA tent. So,
yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's probably where all these videos were born. Just sitting there drinking water and us talking.
Yeah, but I think we did talk about that several times. Like, hey, we really need to be doing this together.
And here we are.
Here we are.
All right. Well, everyone definitely visit Mike. And if you need to order something and want that free shipping and you're headed out to the show, be sure to take advantage of that. And Mike, man, we appreciate everything you do for the hobby and taking time to talk to us and RC groups and everyone out on the YouTube.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing everybody there. Have yourselves a good one.
All right.